It is Tuesday the 3rd of March at about 5:30 in the afternoon. I'm just having to redo the vlog that I posted this morning, which was my first vlog back. Still figuring out how to upload video from YouTube to Blogger. Glenn kindly did it while I was in hospital, which I was very grateful for. And I'm not a professional journalist, nor am I a professional TV producer, all of which he is. And yeah, I'm not asking you for anything more, Glenn. So I just wanted to let you know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling stronger and stronger each day, each moment, which I'm so grateful for. My head is clear after the weekend of drug rehab. I'm feeling quite physically strong. Each day gets better and better. My pain threshold or my pain levels can be treated with 1 or 2 panados in the day. Yesterday I overdid it a bit. I just was feeling quite strong, and so I really sat and played. I played with the kids quite a bit, etc., and did a bit of cooking and on, and both kids managed to land at different times on either side of my chest, which I think was just added to the pain, but I overdid it. And by the time I got into bed last night, Glenn and I had a good chuckle because I couldn't even lift my arm, and there was a mosquito on the ceiling, and I was trying to point at it saying, could you kill that mosquito as well before you go to sleep, after a day of a long list of requests. So he's been incredibly kind. He's also quite stretched on his end, and he's been quite kind to me. Yeah, I've been trying to rest twice a day still. I find mid-morning and mid-afternoon I get quite fatigued, so I just lie down, I rest before the kids get home, and then I rest again in the afternoon once they are home. We just have story time, we lay down on the carpet and we just read, and I try just to incorporate it into whatever we're doing. My range of movement in my arm, let me just show you what I can do. I can go like this. It's about shoulder height. If I try and do my hair, it's quite sore, but I can't lift my arms beyond my shoulder, and I also can't stretch my back backwards, which I'm really craving to do after lying in the hospital bed for so long, but I just can't do it. And I also can't wash my hair, which is quite frustrating. So again, I've just built that into whatever we're doing with the kids. So when they're in the bath, like last night, Grace just washed my hair. I just managed to put it over the bath, and she actually washed it. I called it my hairdresser, and we had a game, which was great for her. I've explained the whole process to her several times now, and she looked at me after I'd explained it to her yesterday, and she said to me, "Mum, when I get a little bit older, can I have new boobs as well?" And I said to her, "Grace, you are going to get new boobs, so you don't have to worry about that." But it's all going into her mind, and I also had a chuckle while I was in hospital because every Wednesday at school they have show and tell, and Grace stood up and explained full breast surgery to her classmates, and I'm sure the teacher said they just sat there with wide eyes kind of looking at her, and she explained how you have the breast cut off, and then you have new ones put in, and you have nipples reattached, etc., etc., and you have a drain that you've got to carry around, and they all just sat there and looked at her and said, "Yes, Grace." So they've been great. I haven't tried to hide anything from them. My drain today is less yellow. The fluid in my drain is less yellow. I'll show it to you. There you go. So today again I sat up for too long, so it's gone from yellowy to a little bit more reddy, which means that I'm still bleeding a bit. So again I just had to lie down, so my friend Samantha has taken the kids for the afternoon, and took the last dose of my antibiotic this morning, which was such a relief. It was only a 5-day course, which I'm very grateful for, because I tend to get quite high on the antibiotics. But strangely enough, this time around, compared to when I had the implants and I took Zinat, which was after every dose I would feel quite high, this one was only after the first or second day, and then it seems to have been fine. I've taken natural yogurt for it, which I don't normally have, just to try and keep the flora in my colon up, but my stomach is just rock hard. I just can't go to the loo. I think I'm going to take some homeopathic stuff for it, but it's really hard, and it's quite uncomfortable. It's probably just the drugs as well coming out of my liver. My tongue today is quite coated in a white fur, which is probably just toxins in my system and in my intestine. The whole weekend after when I was in drug rehab, it was quite yellow, and now it's turning to white, and I hope that it's going to clear over the next few days once I stop the yogurt, which I will today, and go more into a 90–95% raw diet. It tends to the coating tends to go quite quickly. So today I started the day and I took charge of the house again. I feel like my kitchen was moldy and things had gone bad in it, and I had to just enliven it again. So I've done that. I've also got to deal with builders when we're renovating. So, but I'm feeling stronger. I feel like I can tackle them again. Tomorrow I have my visit with my two surgeons, Carol and Gareth, to find out what the personality of the little bit of invasive cancer that they removed was, and I'm expecting them to suggest a few treatments like tamoxifen, or I think we've ruled out chemo, and I think we've also ruled out radiation, but I'm presuming that they're going to suggest tamoxifen, and in that case I'm going to now move totally to the natural estrogen suppressors or blockers and see if I can go that route, because I'm really not wild about taking tamoxifen. If you don't know what it is, it's a drug that induces early menopause. You need to stay on it for 5 years, and if you take it for too long or longer than the prescribed period, it can cause uterine cancer. So everything comes with a risk, and I'm 35. I'm not in a hurry to induce early menopause. While I am in a hurry to stay alive, I think now I'm going to, that was my promise to myself. Just have the cancer cut out, and then I can start to go back onto the natural therapies again. So just wanted to check and let you know that I'm doing fabulously, and yes, I'm up for visits for all those people who wanted to come and visit. Just give me a shout. I'd love to see you, and yeah, I'll try and do a vlog each day. So cheers.